Sean Penn. I'll smelt my Oscars if Academy doesn't let Zelenskiy speak. Any conceivable lack of support for the Ukrainian people by the Academy Awards, according to Sean Penn, would be the most outrageous moment in all of Hollywood history. Penn, who has been filming a documentary about the plight of refugees in Ukraine and Poland, threatened to publicly melt down his Oscar statuettes if the awards body refused to give Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy a platform at Sunday night's gala. There is nothing the Academy Awards could do better than give Zelenskiy the chance to speak to all of us, Penn remarked. From what I've heard, a decision has been reached not to do it. I'm not commenting on whether President Zelenskiy wanted to do it or not. If the Academy had opted not to pursue the leadership in Ukraine, who are taking bullets and bombs for us, along with the Ukrainian children that they are trying to protect, Penn said, then I believe every single one of those people and every single bit of that decision would have been the most obscene moment in all of Hollywood history. Amy Schumer, one of this year's 3 hosts, stated earlier this week that she had offered a method to have Zelenskiy's satellite in or record a tape, but implied that her advice was undesirable. She stated, I am not frightened to go there. However, the Oscars are not produced by me. According to some sources, Zelenskiy turned down an invitation to contribute through Zoom. If it is confirmed that no approach to Zelenskiy has been made, Penn has called for a boycott of the event. I'll smelt mine in public if it comes to that, Penn added. I'm hoping that's not the case. I hope there haven't been any arrogant people in my profession who think they're representing the larger good who have chosen not to check with Ukraine's leadership. So all I can do now is pray that this isn't the case. If it is, I hope every attendee leaves. Penn was spotted in Ukraine shortly after Russian forces entered the country last month, filming a documentary for Vice about the conflict. After that, the actor went to Poland, where the majority of those escaping the war first arrive. Penn, who has won the Academy Award for Best Actor twice, for Mystic River in 2003 and Milk in 2008, is not nominated this year, but he does star in Paul Thomas Anderson's Licorice Pizza, which is a top contender for Best Original Screenplay. The 94th Academy Awards will be held at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood, amid persistent doubts about nominees who have recently been diagnosed with COVID. Lin-Miranda Manuel, who has 2 films in competition, Encanto and Tick, Tick, Boom, announced on Saturday night that he would no longer be able to attend after his wife was diagnosed with HIV. On Friday, the Academy tightened its admittance restrictions even more, declaring that anyone who had a positive test within a 5-day timeframe would be excluded, even if they were now testing negative. Kenneth Branagh and Ciarán Hinds, the Belfast nominees who tested positive just after the BAFTAs a week ago, are currently unwell. The Power of the Dog, a celebrated Western directed by Jane Campion, and Coda, a tiny home drama about a hearing-impaired family in a small fishing town, are seen as a tight fight for Best Picture. We need a small favor from you. Every day, millions of people come to The Guardian for open, independent, and high-quality news, and we now have readers in 180 countries. We think that everyone has a right to knowledge based on science and truth, as well as analysis based on authority and honesty. That's why we took a different approach. We made the decision to make our reporting accessible to all readers, regardless of where they reside or how much they can afford to pay. More people will be better informed, united, and inspired to take meaningful action as a result of this. A truth-seeking global news organization like The Guardian is critical in these frightening times. Because we don't have any shareholders or a rich owner, our journalism is free of commercial and political influence, which sets us apart. Our independence empowers us to investigate, challenge, and expose people in power at a time when it has never been more critical. It only takes a minute to support The Guardian for as little as $1. Please consider donating a certain amount each month if you are able. Thank you very much.